My journey started in Chengdu. It's loud and fast, but not stressful. Scooters zip past you. Food smells fill the streets. It feels alive and old at the same time. The past is just there, under everything. Then came Sanxingdui, a civilization buried and forgotten for thousands of years. Then the faces appear, some delicate, some strong. You don't just look at these masks, you feel them looking through you. And then this one, a narrow face with sharp lines, broad jaw, straight nose, heavy brow, covered in gold leaf, resting on green bronze, like a god. Then I saw the one they call 1,000-mile eyes. Massive, fierce, with ears flared and eyes so wide they almost seemed to stretch into your mind. A gold mask, small, thin, but glowing with a kind of quiet power. People believed it could hold spirits, and maybe it still does. Leaving Chengdu felt like entering another dimension. The road climbed higher, the light changed, and then it hit me. We stopped at a small monastery, Iskula temple, tucked into the mountains, almost hidden. Inside, the smell of incense. No one spoke, no one needed to. I turned the prayer wheel once, not because I had to, just because it felt right. Outside, snow kept falling, and for a moment, it felt like the whole world was breathing slower. My first real snow mountain, and it was massive, like the sky just broke open. It wasn't dramatic, it was quiet, which somehow made it feel even bigger. I stood there, barely saying a word. His dog were herding yaks up the slope. He told me they usually let them roam free for 15 to 20 days. This time he smiled and said, they might come back with more than they left with. Some of the yaks are pregnant. By the river, I found a boulder covered in Tibetan script, tiny stones stacked on top, each one a wish. Then I reached a place they called the Dead Tree Beach. Snowmelt flows down into a lake rich with the minerals. The water wraps around old sea-bucked thorn roots, keeping the trees standing even though they have long stopped growing. Quiet, just the sound of boots and snow and breath. I looked up. Some branches had moss barely visible in the white light. They have been growing for centuries in all directions with no rush. Even in winter, they've found their own kind of beauty. Later, I ended up in Anyue. I didn't expect much. A wooden gate stood closed, but through the gaps, I could see two large Buddha statues inside. Then, deeper in the rock wall, another face began to appear. Someone nearby took a tiny tree branch and gently placed it between the stones. A quiet wish, I think. No words, just respect. As I kept walking, the cave wall shifted colors. Half of it dark green, almost black. It felt alive somehow. The camera moved slowly upward, layer by layer. The details came into view. Delicate carvings, paint still holding on after more than 1,000 years. Each fold in the robes, each curve of the hands so precise. And the colors, soft blues, golds, reds, faded but still breathing. I didn't come here looking for answers, but I left with a kind of stillness I didn't know I needed.